Greetings, fellow songwriters. It is I, your songwriting partner, your co-producer, and as always, your friend, Joe Seeby. Happy Friday, guys. And Friday is our melody writing day. The melody writing is what we do. We create a melody based on what we wrote the day before, which is Thursday's Picture This class, where I show you guys an image, a picture, and then you have to write lyrics to it, your own lyrics. These are my lyrics that I wrote. So I go through this so I show you how I construct a melody based on the words that I created the day before. And what is a melody, you ask? A melody, not to be, a lot of people get this mixed up. People think lyrics are melodies. Lyrics are the words. The melody is the tune you're singing in, okay? Like the melody for Mary Had a Little Lamb is the lyrics are Mary had a little lamb, Mary had a little lamb, Mary had a little lamb whose fleece was white as snow, etc. When you add the lyric and the melody together, you get Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Mary had a little lamb whose fleece was white as snow. That's combining the melody and the words, the lyric. Lyrics are words. Melody is the tune. I'm not trying to insult anyone's intelligence for those who are just turning in going, man, why is he talking like that? I just want to make sure everybody's on the same page. They know, because I still get people every week saying, I wrote a melody and they're giving me lyrics, and that's not a melody. The melody's the tune, okay? So just as long as everybody understands what that means. Okay. So how did I give birth to a melody based on just this, as it was like a poem at that point? So I'm going to read you the lyrics and speak to them like a poem, and then we'll get into how I actually started to write melodies to it. Okay? Excuse me. My first line is, I don't want to come back. Come back to a broken home. If that was love that we had, I just want to be alone. So that's the whole line. So that's the chorus for me. Okay, so I don't want to come back. Come back to a broken home. If that was love that we had, I just want to be alone. Be alone. I don't want to come back. So I started doing it like a rap almost, just tapping. I heard the tempo. I don't want to come back. Come back to a broken home. If that was love that we had, I just want to be alone, be alone. See, I'm already starting to show you the melody, but it's hard to undo it after you created it. So, but I'm doing it in a very lower case octave. I'm doing it the bass root note, which is very low and monotony sounding. So, how did I come up with chords for it and a melody? Well, I had the melody first. So I started just to go, like with that tempo. So I was going, there's the tempo, right? And I started going, come back to a broken home. If that was love that we had, I just want to be alone, be alone. I don't want to come back. So, I started hearing that in my head, I didn't even have the chords yet. So, I started hearing that, and it was, in little sporadic little pieces. So I went, I don't want to come back. So I started going, ooh, I like that. that's what I came up with. So I was like, I got my guitar here, so because I was playing the chords on the guitar, so I was going. So after I started singing it, that's it, right? That was the melody. So I started going. I like that, I don't wanna come back. Oh, I thought that was nice. I don't wanna come back to a broken home. If that was love that we had, I don't wanna be alone. I don't wanna come back. I thought that was really nice. So I started doing, come back to a broken home. If that was love that we had, I just wanna be alone. I don't wanna come back to a broken home. If that was love that we had, I just wanna be alone. I just wanna be alone. I just wanna be alone. I just thought it was nice, and then, so, what scale does that come from, that melody? Let me see. So it derives from minor scale. So if I was playing, so. So yeah, it's minor, but when you write melodies are derived from scales, as always they are. I mean, they're like the alphabet for writing a letter or a poem. You need them. You need your scales. You got to know your scales in order to write a melody. You don't have to. There's a lot of singers out there that don't play any instruments and they write melodies all day long. Their instruments right here. So they do know about theory a little bit, even if they don't really think they know it, they do, because they have a musical ear. They can sing in key and they know what to write. They know it's going to work well with whatever chords that the other musicians in the group put down. See, I was always a musician, so it just worked hand in hand, no pun intended, hand in hand, with, I could see the notes and I could visualize what I would sing over it, but some people just have that ability. They were born, right out of birth being able to do that. So, you know, so that's what I have. You know, that's how I came up with it. All right, guys, I'm going to try to run this whole course for the picture of this thing from the whole beginning. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. I don't want to come back to a broken home. If that was all that we had, I just want to be alone, be alone. I don't want to come back to a broken home. If that was all that we had, I just want to be alone, be alone. I just want to be alone, be alone. Oh, I just want to be alone. That's it. That's the whole thing. I hope you liked that. I hope you enjoyed it. All right, guys. That is all the time that we have. So until we meet again on Monday, this is your songwriting partner, your co-producer, and as always, your friend Joe CB signing off. Have a wonderful weekend. Have an excellent weekend. I love you. I miss you. Be safe, be well, and I'll see you. Peace.